I got an email from my buddies Adam and Ryan asking me to show you guys some stuff about some fundamental kettlebell training. There's nothing more fundamental than the kettlebell swing, and what I'm going to try to do is dispel some of the misconceptions about the swing and teach you how to swing the right way so that you can use it in your workouts immediately, whether you're working out with dumbbells and a barbell, whether you're doing kettlebells strictly, or even if you're using bodyweight training and you have access to kettlebells. A kettlebell swing is probably the most foundational exercise that there is because everything is routed from it, so let's talk a little bit about the swing. Now, the big misconception about a swing is that it's done with a squat and a front raise, almost like you're using your shoulders and your quads to lift that bell up. The one thing that you want to try to eliminate is that whole squat and lifting kind of technique. So you don't want to involve your shoulders all that much. All your power is going to come from a powerful hip hinge. And what that is your ability to drive your hips back with minimal knee bend and engage your glutes so that when you drive the bell through, you create a float in the bell and your arms are just essentially coming along for the ride. So that's what I'm going to try to show you here. Now you'll notice that when you go to most gyms, you'll see most people do a kettlebell swing like this. And so you'll see that's more or less a sumo squat and then a front raise where I'm using a lot of my shoulders. Well, the problem with that is that you'll fatigue easily on the smaller muscle groups, which will be your shoulders. So how you want to swing your bell is to be able to get a really great hip hinge with minimal knee bend so that you're firing your hips through and then generating that float in the bell, more like this, and then we'll break it down into little parts. So my back is arched, I'm nice and tight, my shoulders are down and back, I'm going to hike past the bell through and then drive it up. So what you notice is I'm not bending my knees as much and I'm really forcing my hips to go all the way back. And what that does is that creates a great stretch reflex in my hamstrings so that your hamstrings act as an elastic band to be able to fire your hips straight up again. So a couple of pointers when you're doing a kettlebell swing. First, again, you want to make sure that your arms are just along for the ride. You essentially want to think about projecting your energy forward towards the horizon. So you're trying to throw the bell out to whatever's in front of you. Second, you really want to create that good elastic energy by firing your lats on the down phase to get the bell back through here. And then from here, all that elastic energy is going to get transferred from the down phase and straight up into your swing. So let's go through a few reps. I'm going to set myself up about 2 feet away from the bell. I'm going to arch my back and get my shoulders not out here, but down and back. From here, I'm going to fire my lats and really hike past like I'm a quarterback, or that I'm passing it to the quarterback right through my knees and then explode my hips. And then I'm trying to create float in the bell. So you'll notice that at some point, I'll be able to let go of the bell and create that float and be able to catch it again, fire my lats, and let it go through. And that's how you do a kettlebell swing.